Reggie in Dueling Dummies.
Everyone says I resemble the real Archie.
Especially with that wooden head of yours.
Reggie makes me so mad with his silly ventriloquist shtick.
I hate to say it, Archie, but he is almost as good as he thinks he is. Mr. Big Mouth hardly moves his mouth when he throws his voice.
If only there was some way I could pay him back.
I think I know how you can. Reggie picked up most of his know-how in our school's ventriloquist club. With a little hard work, you could do the same.
Yeah, but I hear good dummies are expensive, and my wallet is flatter than most of my tires.
Yeah, but I know of a place that sells used dummies very cheaply. How about that one?
But I need one that looks like Reggie.
No prob. I can remodel the face for you. When I'm done, it'll look exactly like Reg.
Would you, Chuck?
I do almost anything to put Mr. Ego in his place.
Wow, that does look like Mr. Loudmouth.
And what are you doing to learn to throw your voice?
I've joined our school's ventriloquist club and learned a lot. Our teacher, Mr. Garble, is a real whiz on the subject.
Cool.
I'm a self-made man. At least you own up to your own mistakes. How was I, Mr. Garble?
Archie, your jokes are okay, but you've got to cut down on your mouth movements. Also, you have to use as few labial sounds as possible and try to force the dummy sounds to come through your mouth.
I never knew there was so much to ventriloquism.
Do you think you're up to it?
Gee, I don't know. Reggie, is there anything you admire about Big Archie?
Yeah, he gets to meet magnificent me.
Yes, I'm up to the hard work.
That's the spirit. Several weeks later, here comes Reg and his dummy. He's in for a surprise when he sees you.
Hey, little Carrot Top, look who's trying to give us some competition. So, do you think I'm something special, Archie? You sure are, little Reggie. You and your lookalikes are the only ones I know who can wear out a mirror. Is that so? Yeah, that's so.
Listen to them. They're hilarious. Everyone's talking about the Dueling Dummies. Daddy, I know you've always been interested in ventriloquism. You have to catch Archie and Reggie's act.
You're right, Veronica. They are good. Boys, I'm inviting a group of ventriloquists to perform at my house this weekend. I'd like you both to join us, along with your better halves. You two could learn something from watching the pros.
And maybe they could learn something from watching my boss. Sounds great. I'll be there.
So will I, if only to put Carrot Top in his place. What are you looking so pleased about, Shorty?
I've just come up with our next big caper. Hiram Lodge, the richest man in town, is giving a bash for ventriloquists.
So?
So, his wife is said to own gems worth over $1 million.
I still don't get it, Shorty.
Don't you see? You could be a phony ventriloquist, and I, with a little makeup, could pass as your dummy.
I'm beginning to get your drift.
While everyone is watching the real ventriloquist, I could sniff out where she stashes the rocks and make off with them while no one is looking.
I have to hand it to you, Shorty. For someone who's short in size, you sure are long on brains. Come right in, ladies and gentlemen. You and your little partners are all welcome.
This looks like the Vents party.
Vince?
Yeah, that's what ventriloquists call themselves.
Mr. Lodge, I don't have an invitation, but I thought. It's quite all right. Come on in anyway. Heck, if I could invite our town's two biggest dummies, you are certainly welcome.
Two biggest dummies? Obviously, he's referring to you two.
Before we partake in the buffet, I suggest you all put your little friends upstairs in our lounge.
What? I don't get to eat? I haven't eaten all day. I'm starved.
Shh, simmer down, Shorty. I'll sneak you some food first chance I get.
You'd better.
The buffet is ready, sir. And now that our little friends are settled, the rest of us can head downstairs.
This is a big break, being up on the second floor. Mrs. Lodge's bedroom must be nearby, and I bet that's where she keeps all of her jewels. This looks like it could be her room. Rats. I don't see any wall safes behind these paintings. Where does she keep her jewels? Time's running out. Oh! No wonder I couldn't find it. She has a floor safe. Opening it should be a snap, or an old safe cracker like me. Did it. Oh man, this is going to be a piece of cake. Uh-oh, did I just hear someone?
That's odd. I thought I'd heard a sound in Mrs. Lodge's bedroom. Must be my imagination. There's no one here.
Oh, that was close. I better go back to the other dummies before my absence gets noticed. Good. The coast is clear.
Hank and I will split as soon as we can and head for the border.
Gentlemen, now that we finished, it's time we went back upstairs and start the show. Not before I've grabbed some tasty bits for my pal Shorty. Almost nothing left. These vents are a hungry bunch. Miss Veronica, one of your friends is at the door.
Who could that be? Jughead, what are you doing here?
Isn't this the night for your big doggy bash?
Juggy, the doggy party is next week. Daddy's invited some ventriloquists over for a special party of his own.
Darn, and I starved myself and hot dog just so we could put on the feed bag at your feast. Ronnie, let Jug and Hot Dog stay for the show. While it may not be a feast for their tummies, it should be a feast for their eyes and ears.
I'll try to get the cook to fix you something after the show.
Thanks.
Shorty, I got your meal in this bag. Let me stash it in one of your oversized pockets. Maybe you can nibble on it while no one is watching.
So I says the same to you.
Oh, what torture to be starving in Lodge's luxurious mansion. I smell food in his room. Very yummy food. And it's coming from that dude over there.
That dumb mutt must smell the food bag that Hank gave me. And it's in the pocket where I've got the jewels. Shut, you bozo!
How clever! The ventriloquist is making his dummy move his arms.
Hey, look. Hot Dog has grabbed a bag of food from the dummy's pocket. And something else. Look at all the jewels that are scattered.
I recognize those pieces. They're from my collection.
That dummy is for real. The two must be thieves. Let's get out of here, quick. Oops.
What happened, Shorty?
I tripped over this dumb mutt, and now he won't let go.
Quick, Smithers, call the police. Don't worry, I'm an off-duty policeman. I recognize this pair. We've been trying to track them down for years. Oh, and there'll be a small reward for nabbing this gruesome twosome.
And I suggest the reward money be split between Hot Dog and Archie.
How come?
While it's true Hot Dog discovered the jewels, it was Archie who suggested Hot Dog join the party.
Yeah, I agree. You have to hand it to Big Archie. Without a doubt, he's the brightest dummy in the room.
Is that so?